Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Troy, A Total War Saga here today on the channel. We're back on our Ajax campaign on the Ajax and Diomedes DLC. So, here today, we're going to be dealing with some Corinthians. We've been asked to attack them, and we're going to be able to do that here today. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comments, feedback and suggestions for the series, and where you'd like me to expand and conquer. The Ajax and Diomedes DLC will be available to the general public on the 29th of January. So, also got to say a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for sending me a free early access code of the DLC and making this video possible. So, a huge thank you to them and their team. Okay. Sweet. Right, I've also got some corrections and clarifications to do from the first episode. So, unfortunately, I've set for this campaign my unit sizes to be large. I usually play my campaigns on Ultra, but I guess just installing, reinstalling, and just, you know how, like, early access stuff works. I think I've made a mistake, basically. So, I don't know how exactly it happened, but I think it was me. So, for the rest of this campaign, it's going to be on large unit sizes, which is a shame, but no matter. Well, we find it actually makes the campaign harder for me. The larger the unit sizes, the easier it is. So, particularly, we might struggle with sieges and stuff and might lose more casualties because of our smaller unit size. But no matter. We're not going to have crazy, massive battles, but at least the performance will be good. So, I've already started. I've already played for an hour. So be it. Right, anyway, let's deal with the Corinthians. I was just double checking there to see who they're allied with. So we're going to be at war with Athens and Ionia if we go this through. So we'll attack the Corinthians. The army we actually needed to hit was sitting out here in the sea for some reason. Alright, sweet. Well, let's chuck a quick save. And we'll fight this one to start this episode off. Yeah, so as you can see, my unit cap's at 90. I had a quick look at my Aeneas and Achilles campaign. It was 180. So I could have very well been playing on extreme. I can't remember the breakdown to be exact. But no matter, I only clocked it at the start of this recording. I didn't even notice it in the last episode. But Total War is genuinely balanced. I think like default is large. And that's where they balance their stuff around. I haven't really taken notice of other YouTubers and their unit sizes per their campaigns and videos. I've always just played on Ultra normally. But it might change up the campaign a bit. Okay, right. We need to deal with the Corinthians here. So we are attacking them. And they have a defensive choke point position here, which is going to change things. So what I think I'll do is I'll swing my heavier units, those spears, and we'll move the quicker and lighter axemen around. So, all my spearmen and my one Paragon unit, while Ajax is chosen, and our axemen can push here. Yeah, because they can probably be up to like 180 per unit, those guys. So the real difference is, obviously, I think like if you play on small, you're probably just going to get ripped apart, like small unit size, ripped apart by arrow towers and skirmishes and stuff. But, yeah. Enough about the unit sizes. Let's get stuck in. So I'll grab all my spearmen here. I think pushing up here is the play, because we can push to the choke point and then actually hold it. We could even be defensive if they want to push. We'll push Ajax up there as well with our skirmishes, and we'll swing our axemen far on the right-hand side. So I wanted to go after Athens, but we're being drawn into them because of this war with the Corinthians. So we'll try and focus on them. We have called in a lot of our allies: Diomedes, Menelaus, Agamemnon. Most of the Denan factions that we've made have joined in. We haven't got any negotiations with Achilles or Odysseus just yet. Okay. I would be surprised if there weren't more lurking around on that left slope. And they do seem to be pushing that way. They're swinging around there. Okay, so he is an archer. So Ajax in combat will be able to do quite alright against him. I am incredibly surprised just seeing here. Look how quick those Paragon units are getting into the fray. Quick, high-octane, rapid attack. They're already in the thick of it. So far I'm enjoying the new Paragon units. But for an investment of 3.5k, I just don't know if it economically balances out well just yet. Like, is it worth doing to min-max your campaign? We'll just have to see. But so far, they're really holding their own here. They're holding off 3-4 units. Okay, so it looks like the army's now split like ours. Reform those skirmishes there slightly. You push here. Already getting some perfect flanking maneuvers coming on. You swing around higher up. We'll get Ajax's champions further down there. Try and disrupt those skirmishes so they don't hit us with impunity. Make them run away. And disrupt their fire pattern. Currently a 50-50. But we should be alright. There's light spear there. It probably changes the auto resolve as well. It probably makes auto resolves harder. Because there's a lot less units attacking the city. Alright, swing around with you. Hit that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we should be able to buckle that left flank. But those Paragon units are at half health, but they're holding off 2 main units. Alright, skirmishes are both trading. Make sure everyone's engaging someone. Alright, Ajax, you need to get up here. You've sat a little bit further back for this. We'll push up and try and get some...
Your warriors are losing heart.
Bolder shots with him eventually. So, there's about 2-3 pockets up on the top of this hill. With the spearmen and skirmishers trading. While the axemen are getting shot down here by skirmishers. Looks like they've won. They should be able to make their way back up to the top of the hill. With us surrounding their spear units there. Yep, they're now completely broken. Send Ajax's champions up the hill. So that flanking maneuver did work well.
Your hero is under
We've just kept on going with high octane attack. We haven't needed to hold. We could have very well held the choke point if we needed to. We could have turned this aggressive battle into a defensive one. That's why I put the spearmen up there. If the axemen are naturally going to flank, they're better off pushing up this hill. Right, those lighter spearmen are now done. They're still surprisingly holding. Maybe try and get a unit to sit on the top of them. Just to completely and utterly surround them by all sides. I don't mind too many of these guys running them down. Okay, we've got to be careful here because it does look like we're outnumbered on this far right-hand side. And they seem to be regaining a little bit of ground. Try and engage their enemy hero. Okay, good. They've now completely buckled. Send some units to chase. Because we can turn this into basically a mopping up affair. Try and just run down the remaining stragglers. But it's just up here in the north that we need to get rid of them. Ajax comes in. I'm coming. Let's have you. I don't know why I think Ajax is an old Scottish or northern man. Okay, so they're now engaging, that's fine. Hey, we have victory. Okay, well, let's make sure everyone's picking a unit. And we'll try and run down as many of these guys as well. Let's speed things up. Alright, so this usually can take a couple minutes or so. So I'll skip it once I've run down the men I like. Alright, I'll see you in a second. Close victory. Okay, we deploy 1.3k, we lost 300, they deployed 2. At 1.2, they lost 1,000. Okay, looking at the casualties sustained and inflicted. Yeah, look at these, man. There's Paragon, 214. And they only lost half health. They're 3,000. That's so much, but they are getting an impressive amount of kills. I'm not even going to lie. You saw those spearmen. They charged headstrong on that right flank. Managed to hold and control 3-4 units off and get 214 kills. Crikey. Axemen 151. But are you better off to get 4 axe units? You know what I'm saying? If you've got it. But I am impressed with how well they're performing. Spearmen did alright. A couple of the army groups got 92, 90. For them. Yeah, there's traded alright. Their skirmishers didn't do too well. The young spears either. But Ajax has claimed another one. With his trusty shield and spear. It does take a bit of a beating though, Ajax. We'll take on the 9% replenishment. That's why I need to put hit points and stuff up. So we've managed to sink them in the Aegean. And that army group's now defeated. But we are now in a full-on war. By the look of it, so let's assess this, right? So with Athens, the Corinthians, Crete, and the Ionians to the north. Do they want peace? No. Oh, we can't even get peace with them either. Would get terrible relations. Okay, we've got some skill points here with Ajax now. The Might of Salamis, or reduced fatigue. Actually, it might be better to go back to the collector stuff. We get more captives. I really just want the hit points, yeah. Okay, so now that we've gotten rid of that, let's double time back to Aegina. Because there's a 2 army there. There's 12 in Athens. 15 units in there. So we want to try and push to Corinth and Mycenae. But now that we've drawn our allies in, they might go and attack it, we'll just see. Right, let's have a look at armies that we have access to. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Ajax has a half-brother. Yeah, this is him. Half-brother of Ajax. What does he have? So, Ajax is... yeah. Yeah, because that's it, isn't it? He's got a half-brother who's this little archer guy. Alright, let's bring him in. Yeah, because he's the... both of us share the same father. He's an archer trickster.
I'll win or die trying.
Alright, so he can make this secondary army. My half-brother. Let's get some slingers in for now. Axemen and harpies eventually. Let's end the turn and continue. I want to see how these Athenian and Corinthian armies react. I can't afford to get rid of wood because it's allowing us to upgrade and construct our buildings at a rapid rate. So far in this part of the map we've got a lot of really valuable resources. I don't want to make a non-aggression pact with anyone just yet. So Athens, they're not doing anything. Oh, okay, looks like the Ionians have moved a force up there. Ajax's influence is growing. And it does look like Poseidon is upset with me. That's fair enough, I guess. There's probably some law or reasoning that we're going with Hephaestus. Maybe, I don't know. Right, so it looks like King Agamemnon has pushed and taken Corinth. Let's have a look at this. So most of the north here are at war with. And Athens. Okay, so my half-brother is still getting some more units. Yeah, we just can't afford the upkeep of 100, so we can't get harpies until we get access to bronze.
Deadliest enemy.
Right, we want to try and get to our settlement here of Megara, which is quite a large host. The The armies that are just outside it haven't striked it yet, so we can't go that way. Let's go this way. Let's get up behind them. We've got 20 units. Actually, we'll push into Corinth territory, because if we get attacked, King Agamemnon probably would come to our aid. You just don't know. They all could gang up on me. That's the last thing I want, losing Ajax. They want peace, but I'll get bad relations for it. Yeah, so... A mighty bow. Reached the rank 5 with my half-brother. 1,000 points to Ajax. Half-brother's keeper. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, look at him, just hiding behind. That's funny. Alright. Ajax, descendant of Zeus. Let's continue on. Right, so we've nearly got 10 units here. We should be able to push up and hit those smaller Athenian territories. There's 4 armies here in operation. So let's hit this Corinthian one first.
Give no quarter.
Well, it looks like Agamemnon and my allies are pushing towards the Corinthians. The thing is, if we push over there, we're going to lose our territories to them, so we've really got to deal with these. Oh, the Corinthians are destroyed anyway. Huh, well, that was quick. Well, I don't think that changes things with this war, but it's a shame. I would have liked some of the Corinthian territory in Mycenae, but no matter. Looks like war with Athens, and taking their land is our calling. So there's a 15 unit there and a 2 there, and there's no one else down there. Alright, let's engage these, I believe they're Ionians. They're in an encamped formation, but by the auto-resolve, it seems very clear cut. Alright. Only 225. Oh, we lost a unit of Islanders. That's annoying, but I'd rather lose them, a lighter, weakened axe unit, than someone else. We can't strike that, but we'll push and hold up in our territory. We're going to be able to recruit. We also have 10k grain in the bank. We're going to be hemorrhaging a bit of it while we're in the process of creating a secondary army. You've got to be careful, because you really don't want to overextend yourself too much with too many armies, because the upkeep costs heaps. Okay, we probably need to start making preparations to deal with this, but I want to have the Siege of Athens, but 30 units inside we might struggle with. So do they actually want peace? I'm just curious.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
so they don't
things
want
over while
anything,
we
those
can.
guys. The Boeotians. Could I join your war against Athens? Probably not. I might just have to straight up war.
Defending the righteous. Staunch ally.
Straight up push them. I just thought that army might be able to come in and help us. Now, I guess we'll sit on the border here, because if they attack us, I'll fight it, because we're going to struggle to get rid of 30 units in a siege, because Athens is quite an impressive fortress. Oh, what? Oh, the Amazonians are here, and they've taken Kilos. I wanted to take this entirety of the territory for myself. Amazonians, haven't you got plenty of territory over in the Far East?
No one is safe from me.
Oh well, we can't strike that. I guess we'll send my half-brother to help us in Attica. Oh good, we found Achilles. We got a non-aggression pact.
Not a chance.
So they've moved an army down there, the Athenians.
Send them packing.
We'll send my 10 units here. Let's check a quick save, but we should be able to auto-resolve that. Medium casualties, predicted high.
Massacre.
Okay, we should be able to come through there. Yep. So I wonder if this will bait and draw out the Athenians. 2 axemen, that's nothing. We'll accept that.
Occupy this place.
So we still need to take Marathon and Athens, and that should be the last of them.
bulwark
Okay.
of the Achaeans.
So we'll try and siege them out.
Go at
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a tough one. Look at that, yeah. It's like 75% in their favor. Oh my god. I didn't look at the specifics of those, but... we've just sort of committed here. So I'm going to build some siege equipment. I might have to retreat. I might... Because they've got light spears there. That we can deal with this first army. It's this. Look at this. Heavy sword skirmishers. We're going to struggle with. Well,
them hard.
we'll see how we go. We're either going to have the Siege of Athens. If they attack us, we might fall back. We might be able to win it. I don't know. It's going to be a close one. I would rather get my reinforcement stuff. But it looks like Agamemnon and Sparta are pushing north. And we'll try and finish off the Athenians for the start of the next one. So thank you very much for watching episode 2 of my Ajax campaign on the Ajax and Diomedes DLC. Got to say a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for sending me an early access code, of course, and making this Let's Play possible. And the DLC will be available to the general public on the 29th of January. So check it out on the Epic Games Store. Use creator code SimpzyTotalWar at checkout if you want to help and support the channel. Flick me a couple of bucks. I'd really much appreciate it. Alright guys, I'm going to play the outro now. Unfortunately guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already with the bell notification on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the video. And feel free to leave a dislike. If you want to support the channel and follow me on my social media links, they are all linked in the description below. We've got the series playlist that you can access. You can also have a look at my gaming and recording equipment. If you want to get yourself some cheap games, check out the links. You can support me on Patreon if you want. Channel members are available. Use creator code SimpzyTotalWar on the Epic Games Store checkout to flick me a couple of bucks. We've got Twitter, Discord, merchandise, Facebook, Steam group, Instagram, Twitch, and Google Plus links all in the description below as well. But above all, guys, make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. Goodbye.